before we start, do you like my SNES hoodie? It's a little bit big for me, right? But it'll do. What's happening, guys? Jenna here and back again for a midweek video, and today I want to talk about some upcoming games of 2018 that are going to be absolutely amazing. And I say that because when I tell people, you know, that I'm a gamer and they look at me all gone out and they say, you know, I'm not too fussed about gaming, I look at them and I'm like, why? And especially with titles like these that are coming out in 2018 across all platforms, it is going to be a great time to be a gamer. Let's hope it was just as good as it was this year. It's still 2017 because we've had some pretty decent titles from this year as well, and here are my 7 that piques my interest in 2017, so go and check that video out. It will be located in the cards, but before you do that, don't go anywhere, because I want to hear from you in the comment section, and I want you guys to tell me exactly what you're looking forward to in this upcoming year, and maybe drop in a few that you're not so excited about or you think might potentially flop as well. So without further ado, got my big SNES hoodie on at the ready. Let's take a look. Right then, I'm going to kick off with a massive title from Rockstar. It is going to be some Red Dead Redemption 2. It's going to be coming out on Xbox One, PlayStation 4, PC, not quite sure about the Switch as it stands, but nonetheless, we are yet to see a Rockstar game on the Switch. Oh, actually, I'm lying. LA Noire came out and did a pretty bang-up job. So Red Dead Redemption 2 is dropping this year, and we've been waiting for it for a very long time. Red Dead came out what seems like years and years and years ago, and then of course we had Undead Nightmare, which I think added a lot of value to the Red Dead series. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what this new game, this brand new game, like it's going to deliver. The trailers look absolutely awesome, and as always with all the Rockstar games, you can guarantee that you're going to get loads of quality characters with some solid voice acting, some amazing interaction, you know, throughout the game, some epic dialogue, some stunning locations, and some furious action. I think Red Dead Redemption 2 looks like it's going to be delivering probably one of the biggest moments of 2018. And I say that because I think it's so hyped. You know, and GTA 5 is still doing really, really well. Most Rockstar games do incredibly well. And the longevity of Rockstar games just seems to go on and on and on. So I'm expecting big things from Red Dead 2 this year. I cannot wait, guys. That is the first game I want to talk to you guys about. Is there anybody out there that doesn't like a zombie game? If you do, this is probably not going to be for you, but it is definitely for me. It is Days Gone. It is going to be a PlayStation 4 exclusive, and it just looks, again, really stunning. Like the zombie chases, I haven't felt this level of hype for a zombie game since maybe Left 4 Dead 2. The pace of Left 4 Dead 2 reminds me very much of what I've seen in Days Gone, in that the zombies move very, very fast, incredibly agile, and the pace of it just looks so frantic, and that is exactly what I want from a zombie game. Something that is just going to make my heart race, something that is going to be fantastic to stream, something that is just going to, you know, just really, really keep that zombie franchise going. And I've said it before and I'll say it again, I don't think we have enough zombie games. I know Dying Light did really, really well, but it kind of got boring very, very quickly. I know they released, you know, like loads and loads of DLC for it, which padded the game out again a little bit more. But what I'm hoping from Days Gone is that I'd like to see a lot more DLC. I'd like to see this game go on for, like, you know, well over 12, pushing 18 months worth of solid content and an absolute core fan base and massive community. Let's get it done, guys. Zombies, I can't wait for this game. Days Gone is my second game I cannot wait for in 2018. So Kojima. I've already mentioned it in many videos. Death Stranding looks awesome, but very mind-boggling. Not a lot is known still, and we're still waiting for some absolute solid gameplay to come out. And obviously Norman Reedus is the main protagonist, as he was dubbed to be in the PT, the Silent Hills. Unfortunately, we're not going to talk about the Konami thing anymore. I know somebody's going to mention it in the comment section. But I think Kojima is now going to be kind of bouncing back in 2018. I think Metal Gear Solid 5 disappointed a lot of fans. I'm hoping Death Stranding isn't one of those games that's like really, really hyped in videos like this. Comes out and it's just like 95% cutscenes, 5% gameplay. We'll see, we'll see. I think it's obviously going to be very story driven. It's going to be one of those games that really pulls on the emotions. It's going to be one of those games that connects with you physiologically, and I think for me as a gamer, moving forward, that's the kind of thing that I want. I want to be able to connect with a game. I think Death Stranding is probably going to be the game of 2018, maybe alongside another game I'm going to mention that really does connect and play on your heartstrings and get those emotions rolling. So let me know if you're looking forward to Death Stranding. Let me know if you're not looking forward to Death Stranding. I want to hear from you no matter how you guys feel. Okay, so it's been delayed by 1 month. I have played it down at EGX last year, actually this year, it's still 2017. It is Far Cry 5, a game that takes a very different approach environmentally compared to previous games that have often taken place in the kind of remote corners of the earth, in the jungles, whereas this is set right in the middle of the United States. Far Cry 5, I just think, you know, I hope it's going to be like slightly different than previous games. It looks slightly different than previous games, and from when I played it down at EGX, there's a manic vibe to it. There's this manic vibe, like we were like ambushing this town. It was myself and an NPC. We were ambushing this town, and we must have been outnumbered by like 20 to 2. Seriously, it was absolutely insane, and there were just so many different like layers to the game. Like you had the ground level, you could go inside buildings, you could go on boxes, you could then go onto roofs. You know, there was so many ways you could approach this town, stealthily, all guns are blazing. You know, so I think what we're going to get from Far Cry is a little bit more choice compared to the last few games. And again, I think that's really going to bode well with the series. I'm really looking forward to it. And fingers crossed, you know, the shift in environment, the changes that they've brought in environmentally, fingers crossed they will work. I'm hopeful, I'm optimistic, and that is why I'm including it in one of my most hyped games of 2018. Guys, Far Cry 5, let me know if you're going to be getting it. Funded by gamers, made for gamers. Shenmue 3 is going to be another scorcher going into 2018, and thankfully enough money's now been raised that we're going to actually get a physical copy on the PlayStation 4. I think definitely this is going to be a year that we see a lot of Microsoft Xbox users come over and buy a PlayStation 4, and I think that's great because it just means that there's more of a pool of gamers that we can play with online across any game. Because, you know, let's face it, you know, console wars for me personally, as much as I prefer the PS4 Pro over the Xbox One X, I think all consoles should be appreciated in their own right. Digressing slightly, I mentioned that because again, a lot of these games are for the PS4. I think there's a lot of strong titles for the PS4 this year compared to the Xbox. And Shenmue is going to be no different. Shenmue 3 has been so hyped. It was initially announced way back at E3 in 2015. Crowdfunded and raised over $6 million for development. Now, not a great deal has been known. I mean, there's been a lot of character kind of portraits done and released. You know, I subscribe to the official channel on YouTube, so I'm trying my best to stay on top of the Shenmue 3 news. And it is, again, it's looking fantastic. I think it was one of those games that kind of brought a tear to most people's eyes when it was announced at E3. I'll never forget when it was announced at E3. It was so damn good. Right after the Final Fantasy VII remake as well, which is also coming out this year, so that is going to be another little epic game. But Shenmue 3, guys, we're getting it on PS4. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Will you be buying it or boycotting it? So in terms of the Nintendo Switch, I'm just going to kind of put the brakes on a little bit here. There's not many games that I'm overly looking forward to on the Switch, so I just want to kind of say that right now, but I'm hoping that we'll get an F-Zero game announced. Again, that's speculation. There's absolutely no evidence out there to suggest we will be getting an F-Zero game, but here's to hoping. Now, what I want from you guys before we plow on into this list is let me know what Switch games you are looking forward to. That can be AAA, that can be indie titles, that could be any kind of game that you play or you're looking forward to playing in 2018. Add some value to this video, guys, and get them Switch recommendations rolling in the comment section below. Okay, a game that initially came out on PS3, was remastered for PS4, The Last of Us. We're getting in part 2. We're hoping we get part 2 in 2018. It doesn't leak out into like early 2019, but we'll say 2018 because I just think, wow, like that last trailer that they released with the campfire, it was so brutal, like so brutal. I literally can't believe Naughty Dog were allowed to release that without any form of censorship. Now, for me, I think it's great that, you know, bring it on. Let's see what this game has to offer. Why censor it? But there were some people out there complaining that it was a little bit too graphic, and it was. But we need to separate reality from gaming. It is a game, it is a story, it is a narrative, and I think what Naughty Dog did so well, and what they're doing so well in hyping The Last of Us 2, is connecting, you know, shocking people. It's the shock tactic that gets people emotionally involved and wants to know more about the game. And for me, The Last of Us 2, it ended so, like, mind-blowing moments, not just in the game but in the DLC. Mind-blowing character writing, mind-blowing dialogue, mind-blowing graphics, mind-blowing everything. So The Last of Us 2, alongside Red Dead Redemption 2, I think are going to be some of the Game of the Year 2018s, the major contenders right there, major contenders. I cannot wait. I'm going to a midnight opening, may even book the time off work. So The Last of Us Part 2, it's coming this year. What the hell is going to happen to Joel and Ellie? I can't wait, guys. Let me know what you think below. So I could stand here all day and talk to you about more and more games coming out in 2018. We got Ni no Kuni 2. We got Anthem coming out. We got more updates from like PUBG that are going to drop. There's absolutely tons of stuff to look forward to in the gaming community for 2018, and I'm so proud to be a part of this community. I'm so proud to show my enthusiasm through this camera to you good people sitting at home right now, and let's go. Let's bring it on, baby. Let's go. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you can again add value in the comment section below and put some of your most anticipated games of 2018 in the comment section, or you can tag us on social media here, or here. If you don't want to comment, I don't actually mind whatsoever. But I just want to hope you guys are having a beautiful day. I will be back on Friday with a video. There will be a stream this evening, so make sure you catch up. And if you don't miss it, if you do miss it, just catch it up on the archive. It's all good. But thank you for watching, guys. Have a beautiful day. See you in the next one. My name is Gemma. Take care. Oh, look, it's like the Karate Kid pose. Ready? See you soon.